Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War. It's remastered! Today on Polestar, it's going to be Jaedong, it's going to be Shinee, it's going to be an incredible TVZ sent to me by RJB. Top right, it is a purple Zerg player. It is Jaedong. And in the bottom left, it's our guy Shinee. He's banned from the ASL, but man, an incredible Terran player nonetheless. I do think he should get another shot at competing in ASL. It's not like he committed a felony or anything. He just didn't show up to matches a couple times, and ASL was like, dude, if you don't take this seriously, we are banning you. And they did. And that's it. So he's older now. I think he's maybe more mature now. Maybe not, but people generally get more mature as they get older. Maybe that's not the case, but I think he'd do great. I think he would do excellent in ASL, man. He takes down players like Snow, takes down Jaedong, takes down players like Rain all the time. Another Terran in the ASL would be so good. Another high-level Terran, right? Right. You know I'm right in your heart. Anyway, cross-spawn positions here on Polestar. We've got ourselves a nice little standard barracks wall-off opening here from Shinee. And Jaedong is saving up for that hatch at 12 supply. So here it is. Is it going to be a 2-hatch Muta opening from Jaedong? You know in your heart that it probably is. There we go. Jaedong loves it, man. He popularized it like 20 years ago. And now it's a standard play in TVZ. I don't know if he came up with it. History is murky on that point, but he sure did make it popular in this matchup because he was so high profile and did it all the time. Same thing with the Corsair opening for Bisu. Didn't come up with it, man, but dude played it all the time in PvZ, and everybody says, oh, that's how you play PvZ. And ta-da, now we've got Corsairs all the time in PvZ. Wow, extra hard walling off here is Shinee. A supply depot in front of your supply depot. Marine. Just making sure there are not lings coming here at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And the SCV says, hey, okay. All right, it's a hatch first. Why was I worried? Why was I worried? The answer is because overpool and pool first openings are fairly common on the ladder here. Lair timing at 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Bam. As soon as that spawning pool finishes, Jaedong is on point here today. Gas being taken. Academy. It's going to be an academy. Stim. Range. Marines. And there it is. There's the academy. You tried to hide. You tried to hide the academy behind the minimap, but I knew. I knew an academy is going to come up here because Marines without upgrades are bupkis. They are so bad after, I don't know, like the 4-minute mark of the game. Bunker rushing, yes, fair enough. Bunker rushing is good. No upgraded Marines there, but after that, dude. Unupgraded Marines, blah, 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 blah. All right, so second barracks here. Metabolic boost on the way. And look at this. Look at this. We've got a hiding SCV. It's going to be a proxy starport to get vultures or like Marines inside the main base here of Jaedong without having to go across the map here. Oh, the suspense. The suspense. Why are we making this many lings, Jaedong? We're not going to be ling flooding. It's a Mutalisk opening, I know. I don't know. I guess 4 lings are the standard here, and I guess I'm just asking about the 2 extra lings. You're not going to get through. You're just not going to get through. Against somebody as good as Shinee? I guess this is JDU No Head. This is not actually Shinee. But still, maybe you know it. Maybe you know the name, because Smurf names are public names the longer they are there, right? Steve the SCB says, taking a third base at the top left. Ling's checking. Ling's scouting here. First scan. And hey, look, the Spire's done. +1 attack on the way. 6 Mutalisks. And are we going to see a push out towards the third base now? We've got Marines. Yeah, we've got medics. We are ready to go. I think we are. I think this is going to be a race to the third base here from Shinee. Come on. We've got Speedlings. We've got Mutalisks. There we go. Mutalisks popping. Mutalisks already popped. And every Ling that dies here without taking down a Marine is important. Because Zerglings plus Mutalisks can crush a push like this. You just need to have them in large numbers, or in enough numbers here. Imagine you're a Marine shooting at a Mutalisk off in the distance here. And then all of a sudden, a medic dies next to you. And you're like, ah! Look! Ah! Your friend's dying as well. Another one of your friends dying. 2 friends dying. The commander says, get in there, man. Reinforces being burned down. And can he get the hatch? I don't think so, man. There are like 5 Marines left here. They've got stim. And this is going to be few too many Mutalisks lost here for Jaedong, but he did save his third hatchery. And that's what matters. Losing your third in a TVZ at 7 minutes against somebody as good as Shinee means you are as good as dead. Oh, so factory coming up. No sign of mech. Yeah, continuing to upgrade these Marines. It doesn't mean he cannot transition to mech later, because that is the case. You can transition to mech after opening up with SK Terran, but it looks like it's going to be starports. It looks like it's going to be science vessels. It looks like it's going to be a radiate. And a full stack of mutas here. Not with +1 quite yet, but wow, fully diving. Ah, that missile turret being repaired is the MVP here. And the Mutalisks are falling back. Replacing injured Mutalisks with less injured Mutalisks. There we go. That was excellent. Yeah, time is of the essence here. Missile turret down. No missile turrets protecting these barracks. So the Marines have to stay home now. And Jaedong knows that, so he's droning up. He's making a Queen's Nest. He's making a Hydra Den somewhere. And yeah, excellent muta control. Jaedong's known for that, and he has been for a very, very long time. Where? Oh, the Hydra Den. Hydra Den is on the left side of the screen there. I did see it, but yeah, sometimes I am blind. Lurker Aspect coming up. We've got about an 8-9 minute hive timing into the future here. Just a couple of seconds. And all right, Shinee, how are you going to handle the Ultralisks? How are you going to handle the Dark Storm? How are you going to handle the Plague? I say tanks, but so many pro players say, battle cruisers. Battle cruisers are the answer, and the win rate, especially on my channel, of battle cruisers versus Zerg is, I don't know, I want to say less than 10%. Less than 10%. Oh my goodness, it's Valkyries. Valkyries early. All right. I like it. I like 2 Valkyries against Mutalisks, especially in the hands of somebody as good as Shinee is. Valkyrie Micro is essential to take out these Mutalisks if you are a Terran player. You can't just A-move them. But hey, what can you A-move these days, eh? Nothing. There is so much Micro in every single engagement. Even Zealots charging towards a tank line with Vultures. You have to target the tanks. And if you don't, sometimes they will try to attack the vultures and then you'll die. It's just micro at all levels of Brood War, and it has been that way for a very, very long time. Scanning the third base. Sees a creep, but not quite a sunken yet, and we've got 3 lurkers. Ugh. Yeah, we cannot bust that. We can't bust it without science vessels. We can't bust it without a radiate. Without siege tanks. What are we doing, man? We're sniping overlords with the Valkyries. Yes, indeed. So it looks like we're clearing out for a third base. And third base. Maybe a third base. Overlord checking a third base. Diving on top of these Valkyries, but 2 more Valkyries are here. Oh, no. Ugh, that's right. Run. Missile turrets. 3 missile turrets and 2 Valkyries left. The mutas are like, ow, ow, ow. That hurt. That hurt a lot. Defiler Mound. +1 flyer attack. No adrenal quite yet. Scourge flying over Marines. What are you doing? Just trying to hunt the Valkyries. Falcon, if that's okay with you. I guess it is. Fair enough. Checking to see if there's a base here. No, but guess what? There's going to be a base here because this base is taken and can protect this top left side. So he got away with it. Got a macro hatch. We have an evolution chamber. We have adrenal on the way from our Zerg player. All the tools needed to take down an SK Terran playing... Oh boy, never mind. We've got spider mines, we have vultures, we have a +1 vehicle attack on the way here. So wait. Maybe, again, maybe this is just one factory that you need to make anyway. Making vultures and researching spider mines. And we're going to still go ahead with these Marines. Dude, what is going on? Excellent drop. Oh, Shinee. This is how we deal with Zerg. We drop on them. We don't go through their front door, man. Oh, sniping the Spire. He's going to get it. That is a canceled +1. The Liar Carapace upgrade. The mutas are injured. They don't want to fight these Marines. All the mutas are going to die. They're buying time for the lurkers to burrow in. And actually, the Terran has to decide whether to attack the mutas or attack the lurkers, and it kind of sucks. He's got another unload. Oh, Shinee. Shinee. You are the man. You are the man. He's in here. He's kicking butt. He's taking names. He's unloading another group of Marines into this main base. Dude, seriously. It's got to be a consumed Dark Swarm setup here. Where is it? Where's the Dark Swarm? Oh. He's, guy? Friend? Wait. Did he lose his Defiler Mound? Oh my gosh. The lurkers have to defend. He did. He's making a new Defiler Mound because that got sniped first. Dude, I was so focused on the Scourge there. He finally gets a Dark Swarm up. I love this 1-9-kill Mutalisk up here. Oh, okay. Well, that was tough. Gotta say, that was pretty tough. These guys finally getting backed into a corner. 4-kill Marine. Medics died. Now there are no Marines to cover them. Yeah. That canceled Consume. That Defiler had to wait until it had enough energy for a Dark Swarm before it could Dark Swarm. When has that ever happened in the history of StarCraft, man? I guess at the lower levels probably, when players didn't quite know what they were doing. Right? Some low-level 8-year-old playing StarCraft. He's like, oh, okay, so cool. There's this Dark Swarm ability I get for free on the Defiler. Oh, man, I have to wait for the energy before I can cast it. And then they wait and they wait and they cast it. And then later they figure out what the heck Consume is. Or they know about Consume and they're like, well, that's a waste of money. Why would I waste my Zerglings just to give my Defilers some more energy? That's stupid, right? So I'm sure somebody's played like that before. But yeah, at this level, dude, getting that Consume canceled and then having to wait for enough energy to throw a Dark Swarm down is insane. It's 69 workers and 3 bases from Shinee. He's not meching. He's just doing a big old Vulture... Spider-Mine. Oh, play. Just kidding. He's throwing up a couple more factories here. Hold on to your horses, folks. It looks like we're shading over. Yeah, 4 more factories. We're getting deep, deep into mech transition now. So there was a second where it looked like maybe he was just making the Vulture stuff, but he's got extra factories here. He's got a lot of Spider-Mines. He is transitioning into mech after that Marine attack got in there and did so much damage to the Zerg. I don't know that he killed many drones, to be fair. Not many drones died. It's a 1-1 upgrades, too, for these guys. But he did cancel a Carapace upgrade. He slowed down Consume by killing the Defiler Mound. Ultralisk is on the way. That's delayed, too, because you had to replace the tech structures that you lost earlier there. Brutal, man. Plague's coming in. And it's mech. 4th base up the left side. Floating the racks out for scouting purposes. Here goes Shinee. Here goes the transition, folks. It is very, very sneaky stuff he's pulling off. Extraordinarily so. And finally getting a Radiate. So he's going to have some Science Vessels around with his mech. Radiating Defilers and then just kind of letting the Spider Mines and the tanks handle the Ultras is a pretty good way to handle this, I would say. So Jaedong 4 bases, but Shinee's on 4 bases, man. And on Polestar, these extra bases here have gas. A lot of bases will give you this one, but it's only minerals, or this one, but maybe it's only minerals. Dude, expanding on the right side here, too. Wow. Overlords for now getting out on the map because they recognize the Marines, there aren't many of those. There aren't any Valkyries left either. So let's get out here. At least, get some good vision. Maybe force some Goliath production here from Shinee, which is what he's doing. There is a single drop ship. Yeah, good luck dodging all of the scouting on the map right now. There are Overlords everywhere on the top half of this map. And this drop ship is going to die. It unloaded 2 of the Vultures. There's 2 Lurker. Oh my gosh, he's defending the base. Ah, I mean, not perfectly, but there you go. He's got a Defiler in here too. He saw it coming, so I guess he moved. He moved the Defiler in here to try to shut this thing down. Ling's running out to clear out Spider Mines. Ah, historical things that are still true today against meching players. Run out, clear the Spider Mines with your Zerglings' little bodies. No, hold on. I'm not sure if there's any mech to defend this 5th base down the right side. There's not any mech here. This bunker no, the bunker doesn't get up. Reinforcing Cracklings coming down here too. The spawning pool did not get killed, and therefore Adrenal's ready to go. And okay, well that's why you lift, right? Ooh, good Dark Swarm though. Science Vessels are brought in, experts, to irradiate the Defiler. The Defiler needs to plague this, but getting close enough is going to be tough. He just re-Dark Swarms the same position, says, okay, that's fine. We'll die here, but we're going to deny this base. Man, some Hydras to snipe out that command center would be so good, but it's really just Lurkers. Every Hydra that's being produced right now looks like it's turning into a Lurk. Yeah, man, look at all these Lurkers. Look at the absolute lack of Hydralisks. 6 Ultras in production here, too. Burrow's getting researched. He's prepared for the Boxer maneuver when it comes in. He knows the Boxer maneuver is coming at some point when he saw those Science Vessels, so Burrow will protect them against that maneuver. Bit of a push out here. Both players effectively maxed out. Mech upgrades are at 2-1. Nice Plague. Pretty nice Plague there. And Lurker spines into the Plagued tanks. No, didn't quite get that guy. Not in range of that Lurker. Just anyone who's left. Crackling's trying to fight against Vultures. Like, you're going to kind of kill a couple of them, but for the most part, you sort of just die. I love this one Mutalisk. He's like, leave it to me, Falcon. There are no Hydras, but I can kill this command center. Give me about 7 minutes. It's like, all right, you got it, man. I believe in you. Ultras are out. Spider Mines are everywhere. Maybe too many tanks. All right, surround effort coming in left side, top side, kind of right side too. Dark Swarms do pop up to try to deal with this. And Scourge going after the Science Vessels. Great hits. This attack does succeed, wiping out that entire position of Shinee, but Shinee's maxed out, and he's got a new position you have to deal with now. Good luck. Not enough Ultras remaining for that to happen. A couple Marines came over to wipe out Marty the Marine. Mike the Mutalisk here, firing away. Another base coming up left side from Shinee. His macro is excellent today, man. And if you get good macro plus mech and a TVZ, you kind of just win. Great engagement here from Jaedong. I'm not taking anything away from him here, but I'd like to see some drops. Or I'd like to see some really nice queen play. Spider-Mine's taking down an Ultra is honestly maybe the most cost-efficient thing you can do in StarCraft. Like, this group just runs down, gets wiped out. I don't know. Some guys came over here and got killed by Spider-Mines. I would assume. It takes so much work to Spider-Mine the entire map like this, but by golly, it pays off if your enemy is making Ling Ultra. It is incredibly cost-efficient, dude. He probably needs to Spider-Mine some of these new areas, too. I guess he's more covering this position than going up into Jaedong's side of the map right now. Jaedong finally has a new base, but it's been a while, man. He's been on 5 bases for a minute, finally getting a 6 at the 12 o'clock. He needs drops. I don't know. He's finally researching ventral sacks. But I don't like this. I do not like what Jaedong is doing here. He's just rushing on in. He gets a Dark Swarm up, but guess what doesn't care about your Dark Swarm? Siege tank shots, man. Yeah. This one gets in here pretty deep, but it will, yeah, it will run outside of the Dark Swarm because you can't micro everything properly all of the time. Yeah, I think Shinee has this, dude. 173 to 168 supply. Shinee is up. Landing this base would be cool, but I'm not sure he even has to do it right now. This tank count with +2/+2/+3 is finishing up momentarily. Vulture's running up into the 12 o'clock base from Jaedong, but enough lurkers there to shut that down. We're still running down through minefields. I just... drops. He doesn't have drops. This... Okay, so you can do this if you've got 3 extra bases compared to your meching Terran opponent. It's ugly, it's brutal, it results in a lot of dead Ultras and Lings. But if you have the extra economy that your opponent does not, you can pull it off. But not here. Not here, where Shinee has, gosh darn, as many bases as you have if he lands this one. Not when he's got more supply than you do. Love this tank positioning, by the way. But then Lurkers and Dark Swarm come and chase that one from the spot. Okay, fall back. Get a new spot scan specifically for this Lurker. Specifically for that Lurker. That's all we're doing here, folks. Plague again. Alright, tanks are up, vultures are up, spider mines are up. Ooh, chasing down Defiler's Dark Swarm to save himself there. Taking down that Nidus would be good. A bit of a counterattack here from Jaedong down to the 6 o'clock. Can that get anything done? Because this looks like a pretty impregnable tank position for Shinee. That Ultra. This base has just been absolutely unstoppable. 8 kills on that siege tank. I love this 1 Ultra against 7 siege tank play. Yep, that's how that works. GG, we're done. This has been a beautiful tech transition from Shinee, and that's the end of the show. If you love Jaedong, he's just not dropping. He's not making queens. Maybe this bunker will die. No. I love you, Jaedong. I do. But so many of these games that we cast of yours are just you doing the wrong thing against some pretty standard Terran play. It is. It's pretty standard Terran play here. And you're just playing this like it's 2008. Finally lands this base, mind you. Nothing, no income at all on that base. You research ventral sacks. Honestly, probably too late to make a difference here, but dropping forces your enemy to make more Goliaths, and then things like Lings and Ultras and Hydras trade a lot better. This is just the end of the world as we know it. And Shinee feels fine. At 24 minutes and 59 seconds on the clock, Shinee gets the win. Holy Hannah, that was incredible. That was some absolutely ridiculous stuff, man. That's what we're looking at. That is what we're looking at here. This is how you play TVZ if you want to be awesome. So Shinee does it. He's like, Marines are kind of weak. I don't want to do science vessel control all that much. We'll just make a million siege tanks, spider mine the whole map, and hope Jaedong just runs through all the spider mines and into my tanks. That's a good way to win. And it was. It was the best way to win. So GG. I think we covered what's going on here. Shinee expanded a whole bunch. That drop inside the main base slowed down Jaedong enough that he was able to transition quite nicely, get those spider mines out, spider mine up the map to slow the attacks, and then get the tank count out, get +3 on them, and then start crushing from there. Defending too. The guys in this bunker have PTSD, but they've been under attack for the last 20 minutes of the game, it feels like, and they never died. They never actually died. Their bunker's on fire, but their siege tank friends helped them. And that's what this is all about. Teamwork makes the dream work in the Terran army. All right, that's a GG. That's a GG from me. Let's check out this final score here. Tap that like button if you enjoyed it. What a great mech win for your Monday. 197, 175,000 points. Units produced. 705 to 500. We got a 500 to 200 kill-death ratio for the Terran. Incredible stuff there. Mech, the cost efficiency and the unit efficiency. And the outspend about 6,000 resources in 24 minutes was not enough, especially against a meching Terran. So, GG Jaedong, better luck next time, and that's going to be it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.